So with the first week down and the following weeks coming up, I thought it would be a pretty good time to go ahead and give my thoughts. Of course, this is all just opinion based. My thoughts on where people stand in terms of power level right now. Um, and I have a very special guest with me today. We're going to be doing this tier list with my good girlfriend in the back there. You can't see her. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's right there. She doesn't play the game as much as I do, but I thought it would
I
just
like the
be.
game.
She likes the
It's
game.
fun.
Yeah.
Ye-
And I thought she would just like to give her like 2 cents, her thoughts and feelings of the character. Maybe
Someone is more of like a casual player rather than.
yeah, I'm a hardcore player. She's a casual. She's a casual, so it's okay. The tiers we have are bust because they're either busted or they're just bust. Pretty good. So solid picks. Mediocre says it for itself. Just a fun pick, which means that they're not going to win you many games, but if you like them and you think you have fun with them, then fucking play them. And then we have Poopy Dookie, self-explanatory once again. And then Let's Talk, and there's only going to be one person that we put on here, but we'll get to that later. Anyways, so they are in alphabetical order, so I guess we'll just go in alphabetical order. He goes here in alphabetical order. Okay. First up, Arya Stark. So I will place her where I think she goes. Elena, you will come in, give your thoughts, and then if you
Yeah,
don't like where she's
your vote
placed,
holds more sway over me because I don't play nearly as much. But
okay. Arya Stark in the beta, bust for sure.
in the beta, she was busted as fuck.
Busted.
I remember. I
So
remember
busted.
Arya because I hated playing against Arya
Yeah.
in the beta.
Now though, she's either
I feel like she's like not even mediocre. She's still good, just not nearly as busted as she was
yeah.
before.
I would still put her in pretty good, but for me, she's in between mediocre and pretty good. She's top of the. I don't know, man. After they
She's no
changed,
longer top of the food chain anymore.
yeah, after they changed the game speed, I feel like like when I fight Arya now, it's just like, oh, it's an Arya. Rather when I fought her back in the beta, it was like, oh my god, it's an Arya. Like,
It's like this game is gonna suck because there's an
yeah,
Arya. Like
just because there's an Arya. I feel like her potential in 1v1s is still really, really good. It's just she doesn't feel as threatening anymore. And like I said, I think that's mostly because they slowed down the game a lot. And they kind of made assassins not kill as easily. Now, with that
which
being
is good.
said, I still have fought a few Arya Starks that zero to death me in like 10 seconds. So,
But like she's not to the point where like you can button mash and win like you kind of used to be able to. She's now got because the game speed is lower. You have to be a little bit more precise.
yeah.
So
Um, so I think that's a good place for Arya. It's pretty good. For me, she's gonna be bottom of the totem pole. At the end of this, we'll rearrange these, but we'll just place
how we
them.
see fit.
Yeah, how we see fit. We'll just place them right now, and then at the end, we'll
Yeah, we can
rearrange
always
them.
come back and amend.
Um,
Put that fucking banana guard at the
dude,
top. I hate him.
dude,
He's so
busted.
dumb.
He's so
He's
busted.
so dumb. I fought like 3 of them
Yes.
in my time, like 1v1ing, mind you. All dude has to do is spam that one like forward move where he's like, I hate it. It was like the worst thing because it just goes through everything. I fought with Garnet. I fought with Harley. Like, it's so dumb.
Dude is busted.
Like
And
he just needs his hitboxes changed. He does. Like in the whole game, I will say some hitboxes are weird for everybody. But him specifically, I don't like it. I hate going against Banana.
I think Banana Guard, all of his hitboxes are busted. I think all of his hurt boxes are busted.
Hurt.
He just hurts to play against. He's not fun to play against. And he can like 3 or 4 of his moves kill. They just kill.
Fucking slam down, like where he turns the spear down and like pokes the ground.
Yeah, so he's got that one that can kill if it charges up at least a little bit. His most notable ones are his forward air, his fair, and his sideward special in the air and on the ground. His side special where he charges at you with the spear. Yeah, that shit kills. All of those moves kill so quickly.
I feel like he does more damage, and this could be like me being biased, but like I feel like at least when I played with Harley, and maybe it's because I was playing with Harley, I was hitting this motherfucker over and over and over, and he hit me once, and I'm at the same damage he was.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I hit you with like 3 different combos, and you hit me once. What the hell?
Dude hits like a truck, can take a beating because he's a bruiser class, and
He's a bruiser?
yeah, he's a bruiser.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's a bruiser. So he hits like a truck, can take damage. His recovery is insane. He's just busted.
All right, yeah. So
he's just busted.
Glad I don't feel, like maybe this is like I don't know. I felt like I was just bad.
Nah.
Because I was like maybe it's just because I'm bad that I'm getting folded by a fucking banana guard, but
Banana Guard's so busted that when I get mad at the game, I switch to Banana Guard and then I make myself feel better. Yeah. Okay.
I've not seen a Batman player since I started playing this game again.
Okay.
Batman used to be everywhere.
Okay. Batman, in my opinion, after like pre-beta, I would say he was either pretty good or even busted.
Yeah, he was good in the beta.
Yeah, I think he's just mediocre now.
Really?
I don't feel like he performs as well as people want him to. He used to be able to combo pretty easily, especially in the air. Now, it just, I don't know. I've played him like 3 or 4 times, and I've played against him. The only real thing that I've seen a lot of Batman players do is get you in the air and then spam up special with that cape, and that's all they do.
Oh, the fucking up cape thing.
Yeah, that's it. I hardly fight Batmen that do Batmen that do anything different. I just
Well, that up special is really like that's his only kill move from what I can
yeah, he
tell
kills
anymore.
vertically. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I get that.
Which is fine. Like there's nothing wrong with the vertical.
But
It's just like
there's a difference between using it to kill and then spamming
it over and over.
Yes, and then spamming it.
I've not seen a single Batman player since I started playing the game. So
in my opinion, I think he's just mediocre right now. Yeah.
Like, because you can still combo with him, right?
Oh yeah, like his combo game's still good. But when
he's a tad slower. I mean, everybody's slower.
Everyone's the whole game's slow. But he doesn't hit you like a truck anymore. I feel like his damage is okay. His only one good real kill move is, like I said, his up cape. But then again, I think he still has the potential to be a pretty good pick as long as you can figure out his combos. But other than that, to me, he's just mediocre. He's like, he's an okay pick.
I would say that due to lack of seeing anybody play Batman anymore, I would say that he's probably fallen. Adam is pretty good, at least in my opinion.
Okay, so personal, professional, quote unquote professional opinion. Black Adam's mediocre.
Really? Yeah. Well, I guess I could see that. Because if I think about it, like the Adams I've went against, they spam that one move where he does like the zap above his head. You know what I'm talking about? Like he opens his arms and like the lightning comes to his chest. They do that a lot, and that's annoying. But like, it doesn't really do anything if I'm side comboing you.
Right.
And then he's got like a projectile thing where he can like fly and like shoots 2 projectiles, which is cool, but like also doesn't really do anything.
So
I can see that.
So my thing with Black Adam, and I've actually played a lot of Black Adam, more than I actually prefer to admit.
Yeah.
I think I'm like level 3 or 4 with him, which is a lot. Like, especially when it comes to leveling up characters. Like, it's not like I'm a god with him or I know all of his combos and stuff, but I have played him enough to know his whole kit. The problem with Black Adam is he doesn't have. It's so hard to kill with him. He only has like I think one, maybe two kill moves. The only kill move that I know that actually like works is his nair, his neutral air,
Mhm.
where he like charges up a clap and then he like claps
Oh,
at
that
you.
fucking yeah, that
Yeah,
clap is scary.
yeah, that is like his only kill move though, and you have to still be at like 70, even 80 before it actually like deals any decent
Yeah,
knockback.
that clap is scary. I will say that. I
Um,
don't know if it's because I was playing Garnet. Like the last time I faced an Adam, I was playing Garnet. He had a really hard time knocking me out.
yeah,
So,
he just has a
because like
hard
I
time
would just
killing.
be like, coming back, coming back.
He just has a hard time killing. That like that's his biggest thing. I think he's a fun. I think he's a really fun character. He's got some decent like, and I mean like really, and that's why he's a mediocre like really like combo game. A lot of his
His
moves though are
combos don't.
cool.
They look cool, but they don't really combo together well.
No, they don't.
Like I couldn't see how you can go from the chest move to like floating and like throwing shit. He's got like this kick, like he like kind of folds over and kicks.
Yeah, that's his other kill move.
Yeah,
But
that's a really good move. You can combo with that really well, but that's like the only thing where you can like feed into like a kick and hope to kill sort of thing.
right. So yeah, Black Adam, mediocre in my opinion.
That's fair.
Bugs, still busted.
Really?
Still
I'm not.
busted.
Maybe it's because the new people don't know how to play Bugsy, but I thought because everything was slower, he would be poo poo dookie tier.
Nah, that safe is
Because every
still that safe is
okay,
still
the safe is still a
crazy.
killer, so
That safe is still crazy.
okay.
Being at 0 damage and then getting hit with that safe and then going up to 40 damage. Yeah, that's
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
and then it kills you at 60. It kills you at 60.
Well, he's got that big old hammer. He's got the fucking
Yep. He's still
Wayata.
got his up bat that still kills.
Oh, the fucking
Yep,
bat.
still got the bat that still deals so much knockback.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got kill moves up the ass. So.
Yeah, he's got so many kill moves. His safe is crazy. His rabbit hole is
The burrow.
crazy. Yeah,
You drop a fucking safe into the burrow
dude's
and kill somebody.
nuts. His rockets are crazy.
Rockets are
So nutty. So yeah, Bugs still busted.
Mhm.
Busted Bugs. Next up is Finn. Finn, I back in the beta, busted.
Because of his, yeah, it's like because of his backpack.
Because of his backpack.
Go ra-da-da-da-da and kill.
Now I think he's a pretty good pick. I think he's still got great combo potential. He still deals amazing damage. The only problem with him now is the game is slowed down, so he feels a lot more clunky. And they got rid of his gem. They got rid of his gem that he teleports to.
Oh, they got rid of the TP gem.
Yeah, they got rid of that.
Interesting.
So I think he, like I said, still great combo game, still great, like really good damage still has great kill options. Like he is still a solid pick. It's just he is not making or breaking teams in 2v2s. He's not absolutely dominating in 1v1s. Once again, opinion based, plus I'm not saying like top tier Finns. Top tier Finns busted. You can't stop a top tier Finn. You can't.
Yeah, but like that's like saying like with everybody, like if you know your character and you know how to combo and you know what you're doing, absolutely you can dominate a game.
Yeah. Any thoughts on Finn?
I've not seen a Finn entirely.
Okay.
Which is interesting. I see a lot of Iron Giants, a lot of I've not seen a Rain Dog, like just looking at the roster here. I see a lot of Harley, Garnet. I see a Jake here or there. I saw Tom and Jerry a little while ago. So Jerry's pretty cool. I've not seen a Wonder Woman or a Velma.
Okay. Well, we'll get all to all those. We're
Yeah.
just talking about Finn. Just Finn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm just like talking about like a lot of the newer people tend to play, but you know, zero Finn usage in my games at least. But then again, I'm a shitter casual, so I don't play this game for like crazy hours of the day, so.
All right. Next up, Garnets. I already know Elena wants to put her in busted.
She's not busted. She's definitely not busted. She does not have the abilities to be busted. I would definitely put her somewhere between good and mediocre.
Pretty good and mediocre. Really? You think
Yeah.
you think she's that good?
I think mediocre. Like I would say pretty good because I know how to play her, right? She's not busted by any, but generally, like across the board, there are much stronger characters than her.
Um,
So I definitely put her in mediocre. Like if I had to, like, I would love for her to be better, but she just doesn't. She's not doing what everybody else can.
yeah. Um, I unfortunately have to put her in just a fun pick. She's
Really?
just a fun pick. I once
I'm buddy
again,
kids with Garnet though. So.
I have like level 4 or 5 in all of the characters on the roster.
Okay.
Garnet for me is just a fun pick. I only ever pick her if I have a mission to do or if I just feel like picking Garnet, you know? Like
She
after
really
I
is a
got
fun pick.
that Twitch drop, you know, I played a little bit of Garnet just cuz I got the skin for her, so I wanted to play Garnet. Now, my problem with Garnet, she has no combo game.
She does. She's got great combo games.
She's got no combo game. The only combo she has is on the air, and it's her 3-piece combo. That's it. Everything else is just really good one-hit moves. That's it. Everything else is just really good one-hit moves. Her down air, really good one-hit move. Her forward air, another really good hit. Like even her charge attack, even her dash attack is a single kick that doesn't deal a whole lot of knockback. Decent amount of damage. Now her damage, pretty good.
Well, she's a bruiser, so she has to hit hard.
Pretty good damage. My problem with Garnet, I'll say I won't. Almost impossible to combo with.
I think her problem is because so she's got like her star power, right? Which everybody has their own like mini abilities, right?
Right.
She's got her star, she's got her little like orb thing that she shoots, and then she has her like fusion dance, right?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think the fusion dance could be replaced with something better because that doesn't really do much in the grand scheme of things, unfortunately. I will say that her combos are a lot harder to pull off because she doesn't. It's not very easy to transition, like to transition into something else.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, because I know how like her knockback works, I can combo very easily into a move. Like when you're on the ground, you can like combo with her like Rocket Fist,
Mm-hmm.
and then follow that up like in the air, like. And she's got a lot of air moves, so.
I don't know. She's just a fun pick, in my opinion. She's just a fun pick.
I definitely would put her in medium, but I understand why you put her there.
In a 1v1, because I'm looking at 1v1s and 2v2s. In 2v2s, I think she's great. I think she's a great
2v2,
pick
she's
in
probably
2v2s.
she's a dominator. All she does is come in and do damage, and
Yeah.
then have somebody else like take up the rear, sort of thing.
Yeah.
1v1s, I can see where she struggles because
Yeah.
I've been there where it's like I'm not really doing anything.
Yeah, you just feel like you're not doing anything. Like I guess that's the point I'm trying to make is when you play Garnet in 1v1s, you feel like you're not really doing anything or you can't confirm anything. In 2v2s though, I think she's a good pick. I think she's a good pick. I think she's a solid choice in 2v2s, but you won't catch me playing her on 1v1s at all ever.
She's so fun. I love her.
Yeah.
I will ride or die for my baby Garnet.
That's cool, you know? And like I said,
but I understand why you put her there.
Yeah.
Like I would never put her in the busted tier.
Next up, Gizmo.
Never seen the motherfucker.
Busted.
Is he?
Dude is crazy.
Wasn't he busted when he came out?
No, he was mediocre for sure back in the beta. I don't know what they did to this man in the lab. I don't know what they injected into this boy's veins over the course of the game being shut down. Dude is insane. I've been watching highlights and stuff from like 3 or 4 tournaments, and every Gizmo player is just crazy. The amount of damage and the amount of combo potential with this guy is so insane. And he has a projectile. His car, gnarly. You can that's like you can get in and out of the car and then launch it at people. And as long as you can learn that arc and hit people with it, it's like 30 damage and it catches them on fire. Like, that's insane. The popcorn and being able to manipulate that, just the popcorn being on the field is just a deterrent. It's just a deterrent. Like, when someone sees that, when you see that popcorn on the field, you should go, need to stay away from that. So I like I said, I don't know what they pumped this dude with, but he's insane right now. I think I might pick him up for a little bit and test him out because I never really played Gizmo. I've only played like I said, only like level 3 or 4. So I'm not too familiar with his move set. But yeah, I might pick him back up. I don't know. Thoughts?
Never seen him. Don't hear from him ever. So he must only be in the high ranks because casual players have not played him for me.
Okay. Moving on to my...
As somebody who plays a lot of Harley, she does not feel the same as she did in the beta.
So in my opinion, as someone who didn't play Harley in the beta, but Harley is now his new main, I think she's fucking busted right now. I think she's busted.
As somebody who played her before, her Jack in the Box, right?
Yeah.
Her Jack in the Box used to be stationary entirely. It no longer does that, which I don't really like, but maybe I'm just a shitter and I can't really like predict. Because if you put it like on the ground, it'll float up. And like if they pop the balloons, it'll
fall down.
Float down. Clearly, right? I don't like that it moves because I feel as though it's not as easy to combo with, but again, I'm casual. So I'm like, don't change my character, it makes me sad.
Harley Quinn, before, and I've said this many a times off a stream, off camera, or whatever, I just didn't like how she felt in the beta.
I loved how she felt in the beta. I mean, her little, because everybody now has that, like, running side thing, her, like, helicopter, oh shit, I have ice in my mouth. Her little, like, helicopter kick?
Yeah.
Dope as hell. I love that.
Her dash attack? Where
yeah.
She, like, yeah. Her combo
She, like, goes
game,
on her hands and, like, spins really quickly.
Her combo game is insane. Being able to literally hit somebody with, like, a single move and then unload your entire loadout on them in one single combo is crazy.
Oh, she's always been crazy.
Like, but, like, it just feels different now. I don't know.
Harley is the combo queen. I feel like it's a lot slower, which I don't know if it's like a good or a bad thing.
I don't know. I like how she feels now.
Feels a lot slower. I bet, which I guess you could say about everybody. Everybody feels a little slower. I don't feel like her combos hit as hard anymore. But then again, she's assassin, so all assassins like don't hit as hard anymore, which is totally fine. Like I'm not mad about that. It's just like, ooh, I have to hit a couple more times before I can ring out.
And what's cool, well, here's what's cool about this is another reason that Harley is super busted is as soon as you get them, because you guys have seen it in my past, literally my last multiverses video that I did. Once you get somebody in that blender, bro, the damage is insane, and you can combo into her mallet, her neutral attacks, where she like gets those really big knockbacks and her kill moves.
Her big ol' hammer.
Yeah, her big hammer. Like, you can combo into that so easily.
Her big hammer is such a kill. And I mean, she's got the bat, right? Which, like, the baseball bat,
it's
like up air, the one where she, like,
yeah, but
like,
her
does a
neutral,
flip.
that big-ass mallet kills so much easier.
For ledge guarding, it's perfect, that big old hammer. I do think Harley's got, like, a very well-rounded kit.
All right. But, yeah, Harley Quinn busted, for sure. Especially for this week. I don't know how this is all before they do all the changes and stuff, because I already know that the changes are going to be coming. Moving on.
Hashtag buff Garnet. Anyways.
This guy.
I'll let you go on your rant about him. I'll stay quiet for
I'm going to save my rant until the end.
Okay.
I'm going to save my rant until the end.
Still don't like the motherfucker. For anybody who played the beta, you know what happened. Everybody would just play Iron Giant Superman, and Superman would ledge guard, and this guy would just kind of do this, like, the slam down move with his ass, and, like, just drop it on the ledge, and then once you got thrown back, Superman would grab your ass and he'd just throw you off the edge.
Yeah.
So.
Iron Giant.
Oh
Superman.
yeah, the Superman and Iron Giant bullshit. Yeah. Which now he can still technically do. He takes forever to kill. He's probably the worst person to try and kill. And even in 2v2s, literally you can win a 2v2 because you can fight Iron Giant all you want and still die like 3 times, like over and over. And this motherfucker is like not taking an L at all, ever. So
Well,
I don't know if
if
they
we're getting
changed
into the
anything.
rants, if we're getting into the rants, I'll rant right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Iron Giant is so toxic for this game. He's just so hurtful for this game right now. To brush off on some of the points that you said, so hard to kill for no reason. He's so hard to kill. Even though he's huge. That's another problem. His hurt boxes, like the amount of cheese this guy can get away with. Like, I've been hit by so many moves that go, that I just go, oh, really? I got hit by that, really? Like, really? His knockback, insane. So insane. I literally saw a video today on TikTok where someone can 3-hit combo. If you can get the 3-hit combo on, 0 to death. He literally picks him up, slammed him down, did his his up B or what his uppercut fist thing or whatever.
Oh, the rocket fist?
Yeah, and then tapped his head and activated the shield, killed him instantly. Got to 30 damage and died. Like, it's just he just feels so toxic to play against. And my thing is Iron Giant players will stand by Iron Giant until they die. It is a hill they will die on because they go, he's not busted. He's not busted.
He's not busted. Watch me 0 to death somebody immediately.
Like his hurt, dude. I could go on for 2 hours just talking about his hurt boxes. His hurt boxes are so insane. Yeah. Just being able to reach across the map and hit you is insane.
Yeah, he's just so big. He takes up the entire map, and the fact that I can't get him off the edge of the map is a problem.
Yeah, he's not fun to play against at all.
It's not even that you can't beat him, because you can. You can beat him. It's just he's so big and takes so much damage and does so much damage.
It is madness. It is insane. My thing with Iron Giant is he just take him out of the game. Just the game. You laugh, but I'm so serious. If I had to actually give him a rank, he's busted as hell.
Yeah, absolutely, he's
busted as hell.
Absolutely, he's busted. But
he's to the point where
he's so far past busted that we don't even know what to do with him.
Yeah, he's so far past busted that he's just not fun to play against. He's just the only, and I remember back in the beta, the only counter we had to Iron Giant was Jake. And this leads me into the next character, Jake.
Yeah, I was like, and this leads us into Jake, which Jake is cool. I'm cool with Jake.
Okay. The problem with Jake is they have nerfed him down to mediocre, dude.
Did they?
Oh my god.
Wow, because he was busted in the beta. I remember that.
He was pretty good at the beta. Let's not say he was busted. He was pretty good.
Shut the fuck up. He was busted.
He was. I don't think
respectfully, he was busted.
I don't think he was busted. I think he was pretty good. But Jake was the biggest counter to Iron Giant.
Because you would just do your big old stretch move.
Yeah, you could just do your stretch moves and just keep him at bay the whole time. And they've nerfed him so bad that
what'd they do to him?
Okay, so now they've changed his hurt boxes when he does his stretchy moves.
Okay.
They just don't feel like they connect anymore. It just feels like you whiff 50% of the time for some reason. His knockback got nerfed into the ground. Like he can only do his skateboard 3 times.
Honestly, fair though.
Fair. Okay.
Fair nerf, honestly.
Fair. His knockback sucks now. His hurt boxes feel weird. You feel like you're whiffing like 90% of your moves. His damage is even though he's a bruiser.
I will say his damage has been a little bit different. Because I think the biggest problem with Jake in the beta was he did a lot of damage. His moves often overrided, I guess is the better word.
Overwrote.
Overrode. I didn't know like the past tense, I guess.
Overwrote.
Overrode.
Wrote.
Wrote. With a
So the
T.
T. WROTE. Wrote.
Okay, well, thank you for the grammar lesson. He overrided a bunch of other people's moves because of the stretchy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he could just skateboard on your face for forever, which
Yep.
I'm glad they put a limit on that, because that was fucking stupid. I hated that.
Okay, so now take the overriding away from Jake. He's now what?
Yeah, I was like, now he's just kind of.
He's just there. Yeah, he's mediocre. I think he still has some great kill moves. I still think he has a lot of options for killing people, but in a 1v1 situation, like you said, he doesn't overwrite people's stuff anymore. He doesn't get priority on a lot of his attacks. He usually ends up getting hit over just random stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which can be very difficult to counter against.
So he's just a mediocre pick. In 2v2s, still I think like Garnet, I feel like he brings more to the field than Garnet does because he has a lot more control over the battlefield with his stretchy arms and being able to turn into a horse.
I think you discount Garnet because that star move that she's got is so badass.
Okay, just because it's badass doesn't mean
not like oh, I think it's cool. It genuinely can yeet somebody off the map like Superman. You just have to have more skill to use it because Superman used to just be able to grab you and take you to the edge and just be like, eh.
So translation, it's a skill issue is what she's telling me.
Yeah.
That's what she's telling me. It's a skill issue.
Skill issue.
Moving on though, I think
moving on from Jake. Jake yeah. I feel like he's still good. He's just he's got some nerfs that have put him in mediocre.
Yeah. I think if he didn't get all those nerfs, I'd still put him in pretty good. But he's just an pick now. He's an pick.
In my shitter casual opinion, good. Anyways, Jason.
I wouldn't say like.
I was like, why are you putting him so high?
Jason's pretty good, man. Jason.
I would have put him in a much lower tier.
Really?
Yeah, I would have put him in like just for fun to Poopy Dookie, simply for the fact that he's just so slow. Like he's so slow.
Okay.
Not that you can't play him. I guess Poopy Dookie would mean that you can't play him, but like.
It's just you shouldn't play him. Is what
definitely more of like a just for fun pick. Because of how slow he is and his hitboxes seem a little weird.
So I think the reason that I think Jason belongs in pretty good is because A, it takes forever to kill him. He's so heavy. B, he hits like a truck, like a freight train.
As he should.
C through Z, the reasons are, one, yes, I also thought he was slow at first. After playing him a lot more, you can find ways to cover those gaps as long as you know what combos into each other. He can kill so easily. His combos are so insane, and if you, oh my god, I could go on. Plus his neutral special on the ground makes him invincible to knockback. Just invincible. Like that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Just crazy. That's crazy. Being able to teleport, insane.
Interesting. Every Jason I've run into, like, yeah, he's really hard to kill, which is like kind of annoying. We run into kind of a similar problem with Iron Giant. But the problem with Iron Giant is that he's huge as fuck, and why am I not hitting you? With Jason, it makes sense that I'm not hitting you when I'm swinging above your head, sort of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. The only things that keep Jason out of busted are A, he's still slow. He is. I think he's one of the slowest characters on the roster.
He has to be the slowest character in the roster.
Okay. He's super slow. The only other reason that he's not in busted is because he is so large. People are gonna hit the crap out of you. Like you're gonna get hit by like everything. It's insane, and
It's kind
it
of his
feels
job,
unfair.
though. It's kind of his job, though, to take all them L's, but he takes every L because of his size.
He's so big that he gets hit by everything, and at times it just feels unfair, and like you can't do anything because he's so
you don't
slow.
have enough dodges to dodge everything that's coming at you.
Because he's so slow and he's so big, getting juggled is so easy with Jason. Like you'll just get there and just be hit stunned and hit stunned and hit stunned, and you'll just be like, okay, can I play the game now? I would like to play the game now. But when you get to play the game, oh, you're killing everyone, literally. Like, oh my god. All right.
And considering the fact that it's technically his season, I've not seen a Joker. But maybe once.
Okay. Thing with Joker is I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen a lot of Jokers. I haven't really played Joker. I think I have him at level 2, maybe level 3. As far as I know, he's pretty good, but like I said, I haven't seen him a whole lot.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if he's good because I think I played against him once and I rocked his shit. So
from what I hear, he's pretty good. From what I've seen, I think he's meh. I think he's mediocre.
What does he do? Let me.
He's a mage.
Feels like. Oh, he's a mage.
So
okay.
He's a mage. He has a lot of projectiles.
Oh, okay. So he's like. Well, but he's kind of like Bugs in that same fashion, where he's got a bunch of projectiles.
A lot of projectiles. Yeah. The thing with Joker though is that why I think from what I've been told and what I have seen, he's pretty good. But for me personally, I think he's mediocre. So, I'm gonna keep him on mediocre, but I'll put him high mediocre. I'll just go ahead and place him there so that we don't get any confusion right now. Joker has the crowbar attacks that are literally the same as Bugs Bunny's bat.
Really?
Yeah. And he has like 2 or 3 versions of it. His ground crowbar knockback, insane. His air crowbar, insane. His up special, insane. Other than that, I think that's why he's pretty good. Like, but he's low pretty good. And since he's a mage, his combo game's aight. But I'm gonna put him on mediocre. I think he's mediocre. And I just wish I had more experience playing against him and with him to give a fair assumption. But personally, I think he's mediocre. I would like to see him be better because I think Joker's a cool character.
I mean, like looking at his moveset, he's got an interesting moveset, which is really cool. Huh. A lot of his moves look like you actually like have to have a little bit of skill to hit, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Because like he's got like a putter there type move with like the buzzer.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. Like you would probably want to have that be a skill move. But all of his things seem to like take a minute to charge. Everything has a charge, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Take a minute to set up, which I don't know. Maybe he is hard to play. He looks like Bugs in that same fashion where like you have to kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah.
To combo. Like you can combo, but you have to know side special into like neutral special or like whatever garbage.
Yeah. The only difference between
because all of his moves do different shit. There is no like Harley where you can combo entirely into like everything.
the biggest difference between Bugs and Joker, though, is anyone can pick up Bugs and win. Not everyone can pick up
Yeah, I
Joker
was
and
like, I
win.
definitely think Joker is probably harder to play because I picked up bugs and I didn't even have to like do any training or anything. I just hit buttons.
Let's see. Next up is LeBron
Good
James.
old LeBron Jameson.
So James, in my opinion, just a fun pick.
Really?
Just a fun pick.
I mean, he wasn't that great in the beta neither, but like.
No, I think he's just a fun pick. He's
Say?
alright. He's alright. He's okay.
I don't see very many LeBron players, but
Um,
back in the beta, he was really fun to go against and play. So.
that being said, though, I've got my ass cheeks clapped by LeBron James.
Dude, you can get fucking
I've-
your ankles broke
yeah.
by that motherfucker.
I have fought some LeBron James players that just absolutely run the court with my face, and I just can't keep up. Most of the time though, he's alright, in my opinion. I've played with him because I played him in the beta. I thought he was really fun in the beta. Played him now. I just think he's a fun pick now. Unfortunately, I think Garnet's a better pick than him. Honestly,
Wow.
yeah. He's just
I mean, I guess because if I think about it, his moveset isn't really that great, if that makes sense. Like he's got combos. He can do some cool shit with like the ball and whatnot.
yeah.
But
He's only got like 2 kill moves. Maybe no, he's got like 1 kill move.
his
His dunk.
kicks ass.
Yeah, his dunk is like his only kill move. So yeah, LeBron James, just a fun pick. I wish we could see more from him. I would like to see him become better. I just man, yeah, he's a lot like Garnet in the sense of like with Garnet, at least you can combo a little bit. With LeBron, back in the beta, you could combo the shit out of LeBron.
Is he just too slow now?
Yeah, he just feels way too slow now. It feels like his moves.
Because even in the beta, he was a slower character.
Yeah, but you could.
But you could combo with him.
Yeah, you could combo with him. You could still do the 3-piece combo with him back in the beta, where you like, it's like blam blam, and then as they're up in the air, you do like your at like your layup
like
attack,
the alley-oop kind of thing.
the layup attack. Yeah, so you can still do that, but the knockback on it is trash now. The damage on it's trash. So, in my opinion, just a fun pick. Marvin. Marvin.
Every Marvin I've gone against, I've rocked their shit.
Marvin.
Every Marvin that rolls up, I am taking my fucking fists and slamming them into his forehead. Like
Marvin's so weird because he can be in any 3 of these tiers, in my opinion.
Really?
Any
would say
3.
He's so poo-poo dookie because every dude I've ran into, I just run the fade.
But yeah, okay. That may be true. But the thing is every time that I play against a Marvin, he's just so annoying.
Yeah, he's got like an annoying moveset, but like
he's just so annoying.
Especially in like a 2v2, I feel like he's probably more annoying than actually killing motherfuckers.
Ah, man. I don't know. I think I'll put him in just a fun pick. Yeah, man. I don't know. He's just annoying. He's just annoying.
He has an annoying kit.
Because at times it's just like, why is this character even in the game? Is this even a complete character? And at other times it's just like, when I fight him, it's like I'm playing a bullet hell game. Where it's just like, you have to, yeah, you're constantly dodging and you can't even look at Marvin because there's like so much, there's so many projectiles on the screen. So that's why I said like I think he can be in any 3 of these, honestly, counting on your skill level. But if you're just going to pick him up and play him, he's just a fun pick. If you're going to be a hardcore Marvin the Martian player, you could do some serious damage.
Yeah.
But
I definitely feel like they were going because he's a mage.
He is a mage.
Okay, so again, leans on projectiles. I don't know. Like I've not run into any problems fighting him. Like yes, I'm annoyed because there's a bunch of projectiles, but like it's your projectile's not gonna save you.
Yeah, I don't know. So Marvin's just a fun pick in my opinion. Well, in my true opinion, he could be all the way up to pretty good, but he's just so annoying that
But with
like
that logic, you could put anybody in pretty good, you know?
yeah. I think he's just a fun pick. I would like to see. I say I would like to see more of him, but really I don't. Like that's how annoying he is. Like
I would really just like to not ever see him be
like
viable.
like yeah. It's not that he's not viable. Like
Oh no, he is
like
viable. He
yeah
can his value is that he's an annoyance.
yeah for sure. I don't see him
He's
much in.
probably not doing a shit ton of damage or like ringing people out, but he's catching you off guard because of these weird ass projectiles.
I hardly ever see him in 1v1s. I see him a lot in 2v2s, and that makes
But
sense.
that's where he makes sense.
But that's where he makes sense. Yeah.
Because in a 1v1 he gets his shit clapped.
Yeah. Morty. I think Morty's still really good.
I haven't run into very many Mortys.
I think
But
Morty's.
the ones I have run into are always decent. Like, they always give me a good run for my money.
I think Morty's still so good. I don't play him anymore, but I played the crap out of him in the beta.
I remember him in the beta, and he was crazy. In the
I won't say I
beta.
don't play him anymore. I played him like twice so far since the game release, but I played him in the beta, and he was really fun. He had a lot of cool like setups. He had a lot of cool kill moves. Like he could control the battlefield so easily.
What is Morty again? Is he assassin or mage? Because I think
I
Rick is mage, right?
I think he's a bruiser.
Is he bruiser?
I can't remember.
Oh, well, he's got that one hammer, like hammer Morty move. So
I'm gonna
maybe...
let me I can't look it up. I think he's a bruiser. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think he's assassin. He's not fast.
He's
enough
not
to be
an assassin. I know he's not
he's
an
not
assassin.
fast enough to be assassin. And I don't think he's a mage because Rick was mage, so maybe they would have given him a different class.
Needless to say, though, I still think Morty's is
I think he's very
so
fine.
good.
He's very fine. He doesn't need to be buffed or nerfed.
No,
so
yeah,
he's
I think
in a good
Morty.
spot.
Yeah, I think Morty. Yeah, I don't think they should touch Morty again unless they start really changing the dynamic of this roster.
Unless they change a shit ton of things in the game.
Yeah.
Then maybe, but maybe you'll have to revisit him. But he's totally fine from where I sit.
The only problem with Morty, the skill ceiling with him is so high. The skill ceiling
Yeah, but there's a lot of
is
characters
so
in this
high.
game. Well, maybe not a lot.
Not a
There's
lot.
A couple characters that their
Yeah.
skill ceiling is really high.
Yeah, but yeah, if you can reach that skill ceiling, you would be better than any Banana Guard, any Bugs, honestly.
Banana Guard is just busted because of who
Because
he
yeah,
is.
yeah, he's just
Bugs is
busted.
busted because of who he is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but
oh my God, Quentin, hello.
Hello.
oh, hey, cool.
Actually, you can have Quentin look over this and see what he
Yeah, Quentin, would you like to
thinks.
jump
Join our
in
video?
and yeah, would you like to join the video?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Why not?
Because okay, so I would say Banana Guard's busted. However, his hitboxes are just wonky for his animations. Once we get used to that, the amount of power he delivers is strong, but his range is weak. He can be boxed out, right? Jason, I'm gonna be honest. He's really strong when he can do what he wants. Other than that, he's mediocre.
That's what I'm saying.
Morty might be bust. I just feel like no one's gotten him where he
Nobody
needs to
plays him.
be.
Yeah.
Black Adam also pretty good.
Problem with Black Adam is he can't kill that easy. He has a hard time killing.
It's positioning, I feel. Joker gotta go down.
Really?
Down. Yes.
Well, this isn't in order yet. This isn't in order yet.
This is our
No,
This-
just in general, down a tier for Joker.
You think just a fun pick?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Ah, man,
How
Which
much have
makes
you
sense.
played him?
Which makes sense because I've not seen a lot of.
Barely.
But
I've
from
played him to
things
level
I
like
say,
2 or
it looks like
3.
He's really kind of weird.
Okay, he's not good.
He's
That's the bad news.
not.
He's not good.
He's not.
Uh, Iron Giant is what is Let's Talk real fast because
Okay,
that's
so
gray.
so let's talk Iron Giant. If I was gonna put Iron Giant on this tier list, he's busted. Okay,
But he's busted.
but
Like,
he
busted, busted.
he's like he's to the point even in the beta, even like right now, and even in the beta, it's still at that point where it's like, why is he still in the game? His hit boxes and his hurt boxes are so gnarly. It's so hard to kill him. And I know your argument. Just kill him from the bottom. That's your argument. Okay.
And from the top.
And from the top. But that's not the point. Getting him to the point where you can knock him back far enough to actually like get him there is insane. The amount of glitches that this guy can do to zero to death you is insane. The just like it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I
Like
feel like anywhere that you put Jason is where Iron Giant goes.
he's just toxic.
Because
But
Iron
Jason isn't
Giant-
toxic.
eh,
Iron Giant is toxic. Like
I would not say toxic. Because it is literally just it's like playing Tekken if you're really good at Iron Giant. You have to have the setup and you have to have the combo. Otherwise you're done. You're donezo. You can't do jack.
I feel like I could pick up Iron Giant right now and just run the field with people though.
Yeah, but then you're gonna run into literally anyone who's been playing the game from beta, as long as they are not playing Jason or LeBron or like Taz, as long as it's anyone who has any speed and is like relatively normal sized, they can kind of just have a field day with you. And it's going to be a long field day. It's going to be like a vacation, but it's going to be happening.
Well, the thing is okay, being a Harley main now, I've
Yeah.
fought so many Iron Giants and I can't win because he gets me on such cheese every single time. That's the point I'm trying to make though, is like he's so busted that it's cheesy. Like I'm not saying it's not easy to hit him or get damage on him or but the amount of cheese in this character, the amount of game breaking shit you can do with him, and just the amount of the how easy it is to kill with this character is insane. Like that's like it's so insane. He's so insane that he's so toxic. He's so insane that he's toxic. Like anytime I see an Iron Giant, I know it's not going to be a fun game. I just know. I just know. And the point I try to make is that the biggest counter we had to Iron Giant in the beta was Jake, because Jake could deal the damage and the knockback from far away. But now they've nerfed Jake so hard that he just can't do that anymore.
Well, that's what Gizmo's for.
Okay.
I promise you,
I haven't seen a Gizmo versus Iron Giant. I haven't played that either. So
I've seen them on a team, which is worse. But I know for a fact Gizmo could win against an Iron Giant if the Gizmo is smart. You know? And a Rick. I feel like a Rick and Gizmo. You know what? Let's spice it up. 2v2. Rick Sanchez and Gizmo on a team against 2 Iron Giants? They're done.
No, I'd give it to the Iron Giants any day of the week.
I wouldn't.
Man, I just and that's the point where that's why he's on Let's Talk, is because there's so much controversy, there's so much but what about this specific scenario or this specific scenario, or I just
why am I hearing oh my god, that freaked me out so much. I opened up my Steam overlay. I forgot I had my browser open, so YouTube just started playing in my ear. And I was like, why am I hearing ads? What is happening? So I missed the very last half of your sentence. But you have fair points
Like
overall.
the reason that he's in Let's Talk is because there's just so much controversy with him. I just think he needs to size him down, to be honest. So make him Jason sized.
No.
Make him Jason sized.
I already think they need to size down Jason in my personal opinion, but that is because I'm a Rain Dog player. And by the way, Rain Dog is just a fun pick or mediocre. He can't go any higher.
Yeah,
He is definitely.
he's just a fun pick.
The fact that they made him so small and didn't like increase any of his animation sizes,
Or damage.
him having low damage, that's not why you play Rain Dog to begin with. Your only knockback is specifically up air, and that's like a medium knockback. Your down air, which is like good, and then your down smash is good, and your dash attack is really good, and that's it. That's always been the case with how he could hit, but because they made him smaller, he's just done.
I love how you went from I'm not going to participate in the video to participating in the video.
You know, that's a very fair point.
And I appreciate it. You know, Elena's playing both. She's.
Did you get the mods working?
The mods work, absolutely.
Yeah, I realized that the issue is that we just needed to start the game with them inactive for it to recognize the script extender being on the game file.
Pick me up.
Anyways, moving on. If you would like to continue, Quentin.
All right.
Next up after Rain Dog, is Rick. In my personal opinion, I think Rick is pretty good. I think he's up there with Morty. I don't think he's as good as Morty though. And I feel like that's the same as it was in the beta. I feel like
Really?
Yeah, I feel like Morty was better than Rick in the beta, and I feel like that's still true. I think Morty's still better than Rick. I feel like Rick takes too much setup. Morty builds his setup off of his combos and like his hitting, like his stuff. You know what I mean? Like he plays and the setup follows him. Rather with Rick, you have to set up and then play into it. But I still think Rick is good.
That's a fair point.
I think Rick is still good.
For how my brain works in this game, I think Rick is better than Morty, but that is just because I'm a person who enjoys the setup more. Whereas it feels like Morty gets interrupted in his most of the time just because it follows him. I didn't think about that. Coming from a Harley main, it makes sense that you think Morty is better than Rick. Like just from like how you approach the attack. No.
Which could
I would say no.
Again, I'm a shitter casual. I know nothing, but I don't know. In the time that I've played, which is not a lot, not compared to the both of you.
Yeah.
Rick plays a lot similarly to Harley, with a few exceptions being he's got a lot more projectiles. He's got a portal.
Mm-hmm.
But like he's got some really solid moves and some really solid combos.
And I think I'd have to disagree with the combos. I feel like a lot of Rick's
Combos are. He's got a lot of great moves individually. It's kind of hard to
Rick
put together, I guess.
Oh, you're muted, D.
Yeah, I'm getting a weird echo between Elena and me, so I'm like kind of trying to bounce it.
Gotcha.
The thing with Rick is like Elena said is it's hard to combo with him because a lot of his moves are just like one-off hits that have decent knockback. Now once again, not saying you can't combo with him. Okay, you can.
I'll say you can't combo with him. Jeez. He's not a combo character. He's a 2v2 god.
He is a 2v2 god, that's for sure.
That's what he's not meant to win in 1v1s as much. Like compared to Morty, he's not a 1v1er.
Right.
He is a 2v2 dominating force.
Yes. But I think that and that brings up a good point. I think that's why Morty's still better than Rick though, is because you can play Morty in a 1v1 and still dominate the field, and you can dominate the field in a 2v2. With Rick, you don't really play him in 1v1s. You can, but the amount of trouble you're going to have in a 1v1 situation rather than a 2v2 situation is completely, like, on a completely different level.
Mm-hmm.
So, Morty better than Rick. That's my point. Next up, Shaggy.
I hate that motherfucker.
As much as you hate him, dude's been nerfed
He
hard.
he's it's just a fucking kick, man.
It's
That's it.
kick.
Like everything else about him makes him mediocre. It's just the fucking kick, man. I hate it. Not that I can't counter it and work around it, because I can counter it and can work around it. It's just like,
So annoying.
brother, please stop spamming the kick.
Stop spamming the kick. And they got rid of move decay too, so dudes can just spam it even more than ever.
Hate it. Hate it.
I still think Shaggy's pretty good. He definitely is not busted anymore. It's especially since they've slowed down the game, his moves become really predictable. Like you could see them coming from a mile away. But even though you can see them coming a mile away, if you do not dodge them, you're gonna die so easily. The problem is, and this is a shout out to all Shaggy players. If you're gonna play Shaggy, don't be predictable. Anytime I play against a Shaggy, I know what they're gonna do before they even do it. Anytime I'm above them, they're gonna up special. Anytime I'm to the left or right, they're gonna side special. If they're close, then they're gonna 3-hit combo me and then run away. If I'm far away and I'm trying to bait them to come in, they're gonna sit there and charge, which allows me to go in and get damage on them. They're just Shaggy players are just so predictable, and I feel like a lot of people that pick up Shaggy or still play Shaggy are trying to live out the beta days where he just absolutely dominates, but he doesn't do that anymore. So,
And my message to Shaggy players is, you do what you like. Live, damn it.
oh man. Any input for Shaggy from you guys?
No, you summed it up right where it is.
Okay. Steven, for me, I would put him on just a fun pick, but this guy over here, Quentin ran my ass with Steven. Ran my ass with Steven, and
Have you not paid attention to what he can do?
I'm now reconsidering him to be either mediocre or even pretty good. Because I don't play Steven, but after watching Quentin kick my ass with Steven, I was like, maybe I should play Steven.
Maybe I should play.
Steven is pretty good. The issue is he's so difficult to learn, and they tell you that in the game. He is an expert mage tank.
Yeah.
That's like the tags he has.
Oh, wow.
He is very difficult, but he is very good if you can use all of his kit appropriately.
I'm gonna put him in mediocre just for people who are picking him up, but I swear to God, stick to Steve. If you're gonna play any character in this game to learn, pick Steven. If you're just now picking up the game to learn a character, pick Steven, because you will absolutely run the field with anyone who walks on this fucking planet. Steven is a menace. The only problem is he's
reminder, if you're facing a Shaggy, you have a float down when you hold the jump button, and they won't see it coming, I promise you. They will try and kick you and they will miss because you're not falling as fast as they think.
Steven is a god in human clothing, literally in the show and literally in this game.
Yeah. He is.
He's got so much untapped potential, literally in the show and literally in this game.
That's my diamond.
But he's insane. I never got my butt whooped by a Steven until Quentin whooped my butt, and I was like, okay, maybe Steven's pretty good.
Steven's been pretty good, I will say that.
Let's see here. Stripe.
Tell him the truth. Tell him the truth.
Tell them the truth.
I think Stripe is just a fun pick.
Ow! Yeah.
I think
Why
Stripe
does
is.
it hurt? It's why are you booing me? I'm right.
What?
No.
Do you have opinions, Quentin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stripe is better than Black Adam.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I would
Like
have to.
if we were having to put it in order, uh he will get stomped by a Jake, but he will beat a Black Adam.
That's if we're putting it in order.
Yeah.
You're just starting to put it in order.
I guess so.
I mean, you could always adjust. I feel like you don't have to wait till the end. You can always adjust.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can adjust at any point.
So, as of right now, let's adjust this. Okay, starting with bust. Who do
Okay.
we think is the bustiest of busts?
Gizmo.
Gizmo. Yeah, Gizmo.
You'd put Gizmo then Bugs.
No,
No, I think Banana Guard's higher than
Banana
Bugs.
Guard.
Alright,
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah,
Harley
I
is
don't
the
know.
lowest of bust.
yeah.
I was like, Harley is the lowest.
Yes.
I know that for a fact.
Yes.
But Banana Guard being busted is so stupid.
It's
so
true though.
dumb.
It's so true though. He's
Like,
so
I'm not
busted.
arguing that it's not true. I'm just like, why did we put the most random off character and give him all of the power? Why?
Yeah, fucking Banana Guard busted. Yeah. So Gizmo, Banana Guard, Bugs, Harley, pretty good. I'm putting. I want to put Morty at the front. To be
I would
honest,
put Finn
Finn at the
more than
front.
Morty.
You think Finn's better than Morty?
Finn in my mind is on the line of pretty good and bust. He just has enough bringing him back that he's in pretty good, but he is the top of pretty good in my brain.
That makes sense.
Okay. Jason's better than Shaggy for sure.
Jason's better than Shaggy.
Rick is better than Jason. Arya is Arya better than Morty?
No.
No.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I think-
Arguably, she's better than Rick, but I don't.
I could see an argument for Rick being above Arya.
Yeah.
But Arya has so much more not versatility.
Consistency.
More combo potential.
That's the word
Consistency.
I'm looking for.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Yes, babe.
Yes, she has more consistency than Rick. Yeah, I think this is a pretty good, in my opinion.
You gotta put Joker at the bottom of mediocre.
Apparently he's poopy dookie, which sucks. Steve, Jake, Stripe. I think Stripe's better than Jake.
Really?
I think Stripe's better than Jake, dude. His combo potential is insane. Jake's got the reach on him for sure, but Stripe's damage, consistency, and pressure are so insane. Jake, this is the point I was trying to make with Jake though. Like they've nerfed him hard.
Okay. I haven't faced a Jake in a while. When did they nerf him?
When the game released. When they took the game out and they were doing all when the game released, dude, I picked up Jake because I picked up all the characters just to get a feel for them. Jake I don't know, I don't know what they did to him. I don't know. He just feels so gross. He just ugh. I don't know how to explain it. The best way that I could put it is when you play him, it feels like a lot of your moves just whiff for no reason. They just whiff. So I don't know. That's my argument, but I feel like Stripe is definitely better.
Yeah. All right. I'll take it.
I think Stripe's better. Jake's better than Batman for sure. Black Adam better than Batman? I don't think so.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Black Adam better than Joker. We can agree.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
So much better.
So much better.
I would put Joker below LeBron. Jesus.
You put Joker and Poopy Dookies here.
No, I would put him in a fun pick below LeBron.
I
feel
just
like Garnet is
I think
top
he
LeBron,
is.
personally.
Just a fun pick. Okay, who gets the number 1 spot for just a fun pick is the real argument we're gonna make here.
I would do a coin flip between Marvin and Garnet.
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like,
Really?
it's either Marvin or Garnet for
I
sure.
know LeBron ain't up there, but
Unfortunately.
Is LeBron good? Yes.
Yes.
Can he do enough? No.
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 He cannot do enough, unfortunately. Let's do that. Let's coin flip it. Let's see what fate has to say. Is Marvin, we'll do high roll, Marvin, low roll, Garnet, on a 6-sided dice.
And I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be Garnet at the top.
I
personally
think
Garnet's at the
Marvin.
top.
I think Marvin's gonna be at the top. All right. So high roll Marvin, low roll Garnet.
All right, go on.
Marvin. Marvin wins. It was a 5 out of 6. I think that's right. I think Marvin has way more versatility than Garnet.
I suppose.
Way more. He's got the range. He doesn't have the damage Garnet does, and he doesn't have the survivability Garnet does. But when
Garnet has range, but okay.
Garnet has 1 ranged move.
If you count the star, she's got 2.
Because the star doesn't count. The reason the
Star
star
counts, I can go all the way to the edge of the map and fly back.
Okay, that doesn't make it a projectile. That makes you a grappling
Makes her
hook.
a
It makes
projectile.
a ranged attack.
And make it a
is what
ranged
I will
attack,
say.
okay?
Attack.
Okay.
It is not a projectile.
It is
to be
not a
reflected,
projectile.
It's not a projectile.
But
She has 1
It
projectile
is a
move,
good range.
and her 1 projectile move sucks.
It's so
It sucks so bad.
Fight you on that it's good, but okay.
It sucks so bad.
So good. I've rung people out with it so many.
I'm not
Against
okay.
Vanguard.
Yeah, you can ring people out with it. Yes. But aiming it, trash. Tracking on it, trash.
So-
Hitbox on it, trash.
Okay, if you take
It's
if you
so easy to dodge.
if you take Garnet's projectile and compare it to one that is about the same speed, aka Jerry Rocket, it's bad.
It's bad.
I guess that's
You
Jerry-
have to think of it in speed in this case, because there's no other justifiable way to do it because it is a ring out move. Just like Jerry Rocket. That's the only one I can think of that's like it.
which
And
makes sense. because
Jerry
the
Rocket,
little portable rocket does
Jerry Rocket,
function the
yeah.
same.
It lasts longer. You can move it a lot more. You can ring out with it easier, and it sets up Jerry for his neutral like tennis balls.
Yeah, but Tom and Jerry have more versatility. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We'll get to that.
we'll
Anyways,
get to Tom and Jerry, but like
Garnet over LeBron, Rain Dog over LeBron, or LeBron over Rain Dog.
LeBron over Rain Dog.
Okay.
and this is coming
Rain
from
Dog is
Joe's
on the
favorite-
line of Poopy Dookie.
He is.
You feel
indeed.
so hurt saying that.
Yeah.
Dude, Rain Dog is so fun.
Oh man. But that's what he is. He's just a fun pick. Like that's what he is.
He's almost Poopy Dookie, dude.
Yeah.
It's sad.
All right, next up Superman. I think
Very bottom of bust.
my
thought.
bottom of bust. I was going to say Finn is better than Superman. I would put him at the very bottom of not very bottom. I
You put him somewhere in the middle between.
I would put him right here. I'd put him right here in between Jason and Rick. Actually, even maybe no. Yeah, this is where I would put Superman. They have nerfed him hit him so hard with the nerf hammer. His grab no longer, like, you can't like fly with it anymore. His throw when he actually does grab you sends you literally nowhere. His damage still solid. His ability, his survivability still solid. I think him having armor on some of his moves is still stupid.
Not armor.
Yeah, bro gets armor on his charge attacks. Stupid. So stupid. No other character has that. And maybe that's because he's the Man of Steel or whatever, because he's Superman. Okay.
No, he's not the only one with armor.
What other character has armor when he charges?
Fucking Shaggy.
oh,
Snapback
okay, so-
kick.
When he charges,
That's only when he has
is-
his. That's only when he has his Super Saiyan mode. Shaggy has armor.
when he charges is a qualifier I didn't think about.
Yeah, like when he does his neutral up charge, he has armor. When he does his neutral, not his neutral. When he does his up charge, he has armor. When he does his side charge, he has armor. When he does his down charge, he has armor. When he does his up special, where he goes up in the air and comes back down, he has armor. Like that is crazy. The only problem is if you look past the armor, his ability to kill sucks. His ability to kill now sucks. His recovery is good. Better than Jason's. Better than Shaggy's. Not better than Rick's, though. Doesn't have the damage Rick can output, for sure.
That is fair. I will be right back.
Back to me and you, babe.
All right.
Locked back in. What do you think about Superman, babe?
Haven't ran into any of them. He's so much less oppressive than he was in the beta, which is a godsend, really. You know, I still feel like he's pretty good. There's nothing I would change about him currently. So yeah,
I would get rid of his armor.
I get rid of his armor, maybe,
Get rid of his armor. That's
which can be annoying. I think armor in any capacity to a fighting game is stupid, but that's just me and my
I
casual
get
opinion.
I get why he has armor like that. I'm not saying I don't get why he has
Yeah,
armor. It's just
thematically it makes sense,
Yeah.
but like
it's
you're
just
gay.
it's
Stop.
yeah, he has super armor. It's like Broly in any Dragon Ball fighting game. Any Dragon Ball fighting game, it's like fighting Broly. It's like you should get punished, but you don't because you have armor.
Mhm.
Like he just feels like you can get away with so much just because of the armor.
Feels
It's
like, which might be the point, but
yeah, which is the point I'm trying to make. Get rid of the armor. I've never been a fan of super armor in games, in fighting
I'm
games.
not a fan either, so it irritates me personally, but maybe it makes sense in the scheme of thing.
Taz, man, back in the beta, right before it shut down, Taz was the GOAT.
Is he not Poopy Dookie?
He is Poopy
I was
Dookie.
like,
He's
he's
Poopy
like the
Dookie
first
again.
Poopy.
He's
Yeah.
Poopy Dookie
He was good
again.
for a bit, and then they made him Poopy.
Yes.
Dookie. He sad.
In the beta, right before they closed it down, Taz was the GOAT. Taz was so good. So good. Now, with the game speed being slow, him being slower, his combo potential is trash. He's a Poopy Dookie pick. He's a Poopy Dookie pick. If you have fun playing him, play him. You know, I still have fun playing him. I just don't.
In any competitive sense, if you wanted to play him though,
Yeah.
Dookie.
Poopy Dookie. Poopy Dookie. Next up, Tom and Jerry. They did my boys bad. Bad with this release.
Put him at the top of mediocre.
No, I still think he's pretty good.
He is good. Like, I'm not saying that he can't be good. I think for somebody, he's like Steven, where if you're going to pick up Tom and Jerry, it's gonna be like hitting a fucking brick wall against your head over and over and over until you figure it out.
This is where I put Tom and Jerry. I think Arya Stark is better. I think he's above Rick though. I think Morty, Finn, and Arya, like all of these characters up here, are way better than Tom and Jerry, especially right now because of their speed and their consistency.
Tom and Jerry just don't have that.
Tom and Jerry just don't
Off
have
rip. Off rip.
Tom and Jerry just don't have that speed anymore.
He has a learning curve, like the biggest learning curve.
Biggest learning curve in my
Because you're
opinion.
playing two characters. He plays like Ice Climbers.
No, you're playing 3 characters.
Yeah.
3.
Because you're playing Tom and Jerry, Tom and then Jerry. So
I think he plays more like Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt is probably a better comparison.
I think he plays a lot more like Duck Hunt. The thing though is with the game speed being so slow now, he like I still think he like me personally, I'm still bust with him, like me personally. But that's because
yes, because you can get to that point
yeah,
with him.
that's because I've already gotten to that point with him. But he's just like you said, the skill ceiling is so high.
And that's why I would put him with Steven for that reason.
But the thing is I think he's but because of his range and his combo potential, like he has more combo potential than Superman. He has more combo potential than Shaggy or Jason, just right off rip.
I guess that makes sense.
He has more combo potential than Rick, right off rip. More consistency than these characters too. Just more consistency.
I guess that's where you I guess that's where you can kind of start drawing the line between the lower tier characters and the higher tier characters, and it's because of their consistency that they're so high.
Yeah. It's all about consistency. With Tom and Jerry though, if with the game speed right now, that's why I switched to a Harley main, is because the game speed right now, it just feels gross to play Tom and Jerry, which sucks to say because I still love the character. Tom and Jerry is still my favorite character, only because it was my childhood. It was my favorite cartoon growing up. I loved Tom and Jerry. Oh my god, I just can't get enough of them. I love Tom and Jerry. But they did him so dirty with this re-release. Ugh. I wish they would give him at least give him, to buff him, a 5% speed boost to make him feel more like Harley. And as long as if they could speed him up, just speed him up, not increase his damage, not increase his knockback, just speed him up, he'd be bust again. But with just how slow the whole game feels and how slow it feels to play him, yeah, like that's the reaction I have, is just to play him right now. But still, solid choice. Velma,
Put that bitch in Poopy Dookie.
Poopy Dookie. Oh my god, they did this bitch so dirty.
She
Oh
was
my
never
god.
Good.
She-
Period. Point something out real quick. She was never good.
Never good.
She was never good. Just simply from the way that she's built, she was never good. She was not getting any better.
But the thing is they didn't make her better. Like that's the insane
need to
part.
completely
They
overhaul her
they
the
made
way
her
she's
so
built.
bad.
The way she's built, it's just not good.
They made her so bad. It's laughable.
It's laughable how bad she is.
Like I can't I didn't think she could get worse. Like that's the
And
laughable
game speed,
part.
like, the game speed thing really fucked her.
Like that's the laughable part. I didn't think she could get worse, but I was proven wrong. Like she is so bad. Oh my god.
Infinitely worse than Taz.
Infinitely worse. Yeah, at least Taz you can actually feel like you're doing shit.
At least Taz, you can play the game a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
If you're actually throwing if you pick Velma.
You're throwing. Last but certainly not least, Wonder Woman
Yeah.
busted.
I love
She's-
Diana.
Dude, she is so hard to kill. She I would put her above Harley. Let's get that.
So
Let's
fun.
get that.
I would put her above Harley.
Putting her above
absolutely.
Harley. The thing is though, oh my god, she is so I don't even know where to start. Her combo potential is insane. She has
Everything combos.
everything combos. Her knockback is insane. Her damage is insane.
Yeah, from like the whip to the shield to the fucking like ground like sword combos. It's crazy. Diana's so fun.
Is insane.
Probably one of the most easy pickup characters along with Harley.
Yes, insane.
If you are starting out in the video game
And you just want to
literally-
easy.
You just want to rock shit. Diana Harley.
Yeah, Diana or Harley
Wonder
or
Woman.
Banana Guard.
Or Banana Guard. You
Or
can
Banana
get, does she get it for free? I'm pretty sure. You
Yeah, for free for logging in.
Yeah.
Um,
For this season.
the
But-
thing is the reason the Banana Guard's up here is because he is the newest character. 1, 2, he's
They're going to
they're gonna nerf him. They're gonna nerf him. He hasn't settled yet. A lot of these characters have settled into like a place. Like Tom and Jerry has always been up here. Okay, Shaggy has always been up here.
They're finally kind of coming down.
Yeah,
a little
like-
bit to settle.
Yeah, they're settling. But yeah, God, Wonder Woman is insane.
I love her.
If
She's
you
been
wanna
since
see-
beta, like,
Yeah, if you want to see some good Wonder Woman, go check out my last multiverses. Like, there's a huge match where I'm playing Harley Quinn versus an insane Wonder Woman.
She is probably the most fun character, in my opinion, to play and to play against.
Yeah. So, as of right now, this is my tier list.
Before mid-season patch notes. and
Before they
season.
change anything, before Agent Smith comes in, I'm predicting Agent Smith busted because they have to have bullet time. They have to have bullet time. Like that's a staple of the Matrix is bullet time. And if
You
you
want him to be able to dodge bullets.
yeah, but the thing is if he doesn't have bullet time, I have no idea what he's gonna be able to do because he's an agent, and that's that's the thing agents are known for, is bullet time, is being able to dodge bullets, like that.
I don't know. I feel like he'll play kind of like Rick, where like he's got a bunch of gadgets and shit, like spy shit he can do.
I think he's gonna play more like in terms of like playstyle. I think he's gonna play a lot like Stripe.
Yeah, Stripe would probably be a better comparison because he just kind of has shit he pulls out of his ass and like just does shit.
Agent Smith is only really known for using a deagle, but can throw hands.
Okay, so his ground combos are gonna go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Villainy.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
He's
Agent
gonna punches shit. Just
Agent Smith's combo game in my prediction, Agent Smith is gonna be busted because one, he's gonna have the combo game of Diana, but he's gonna have the projectile game of Gizmo.
maybe.
I
I don't know. Every
Yeah.
character that comes out will probably be bust tier until they settle. So watch out for that.
yeah. So I'm excited for Agent Smith. I'm excited for these new updates because from what I know, they're going to be updating the game pretty soon. But after playing week 1, heading into week 2, I think this is a pretty solid. I think this is where we're at with characters right now.
All of these characters are really still playable. Like,
Besides
ignore
Velma.
Taz and ignore Velma really is the only character
You
cannot
cannot play.
period.
You can't play Velma. You just
You
can't.
can play every other character
Yeah.
on this list and have a great time.
Yeah, you just can't play Velma.
Just like in a competitive sense, this is probably what.
Even in a casual sense, you can't play Velma. You just
Oh no,
you can't.
Velma is an alternate tier.
Yeah, she
at
just
this point.
unplayable. Here we'll do this. Here we'll do this. Add row below,
Add row, make it
and we're gonna name it
literally Velma.
Velma tier.
That's it.
And here we go. We'll even make it orange for her. There you go, Velma. It's orange for you. Actually, that's too close to pretty good. It's what are we thinking?
There
Gray,
you go, Gray.
gray, Velma tier.
Bad.
She's just bad. It's just
She's so bad.
it's so bad.
Because at least you can play Taz.
Yeah, you
but-
could play Taz. He's poopy dookie, but you could play Taz. Velma tier. Yep.
You can also play Iron Giant, but if you choose, just know we hate you.
Yeah. We-
Just know everybody whoever sees an Iron Giant pop up is already mad. So
Just know we
We hate you.
hate you. Just know we hate
everybody
you.
else, like, I'll take a Banana Guard over an Iron Giant.
Yes,
Simply for the fact that I'm sick of seeing him.
I hate Iron Giant with a passion. Just know we hate you. I like that tier. Just know we hate you. Like, despite,
That tier will
despite,
probably be recurring until he gets nerfed.
yeah, or just tossed out of the game. Just know, regardless of power level, if you're on this tier, just know we hate you. Okay. I think we could throw Bugs in there too, but Bugs is
I think we could.
Bugs is more
arguably throw
tame.
Bugs in there,
I think
but
Bugs is more tame, especially with the game speed. He's more tame.
Arguably, you could throw Bugs in there if you
Yes.
wanted.
Just know that we hate you.
I'm not mad if I face.
I'm not. The only person I'm mad at facing right now, Iron Giant. And he will stay there until I see significant changes. Anyways, if you guys like what you saw, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Let us know what you think down in the comments of what we should change, where you think that your character should go. Let us know. Let us discuss. Other than that, I hope you guys are enjoying Multiverses as much as I am. Hope you guys are playing the game as much as I am. And thanks to our special guest star, the cat, who joined us there for a little bit. have a good rest of the night. Like I always say, stay lucky, friends. Peace. I'm out of here.
Follow us on Twitch and Kick.
Oh yeah, that too. Thank you, babe. Follow us. Link to my Kick down below. I won't link my Twitch. If you want to go see my Twitch, it's gonna be just the same as it is on my Kick. So go check that out. I mostly stream on Kick though.
We have other platforms like TikTok as well, and Twitter.
Yes, I'm everywhere. You can look everywhere for me. YouTube, Twitter, Kick, TikTok, Twitch. Name it. I'm on it. Besides Instagram, I don't do Instagram.
Instagram's gay.
Anyways, longest outro ever. Bye.